Welcome everyone. Today we have something very exciting. Looking behind me, if you can notice, I have just acquired all the unique items required for our latest Falconer build. And if you haven't seen our latest Falconer build, it is amazing. It wipes the entire screen. But in this video, I'll teach you guys how to get those items in less than 1 hour. And yes, I didn't have all of those items, guys. I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take me 1 to 2 days to farm for those items. And that's if I'm lucky with the belt. But within 1 hour, I was able to buy them from the Merchant Guild. That's right, guys, I have changed the Merchant Guild. And the Merchant Guild is incredibly good for a new build like this. So let me give you guys a quick summary of what has happened. I changed from Circle of Fortune rank 10 to rank 1 with Merchant Guild. Then I leveled my Merchant Guild to level 3, and I bought all of those unique items instantly. So within half hour, you can get to Merchant Guild rank 3, and then you can buy in those super rare unique items that start up the build. What I'm going to do then is, I'll be farming on the Merchant Guild using those items to get my Merchant Guild rank up. And then I can purchase legendary potential items, and then I'll farm to the endgame until I have items that are not Merchant Guild related. Then I'll switch back to Circle of Fortune with rank 10 and gain all the benefits from additional raids. So this is one of the best ways to get your build started, and those super rare items, guys, those incredibly rare items that has less than 1% rate one of those belts, you can get those instantly using this method. Now just to show you guys, I was currently rank 10 on Circle of Fortune with my Warlock. So with my Falconer, it was still on rank 10 on Circle of Fortune, but I have decided to sacrifice everything I had with my Falconer, which you can see over here. I have decided to change out of my Circle of Fortune to come over to the Merchant Guild. Now the first thing you want to notice that you have to remove all of the Circle of Fortune items, and here I had a bow that is Circle of Fortune. Everything else is not Circle of Fortune. And once you change into the Merchant Guild, this is where the wonderful things begins. Now do be aware, guys, before you dive into this guide of how to get those items, there are 2 things you want to notice. You want to spend most of your favors, and also you will be losing all of your prophecies that have been purchased. Remember this. This only happens on the character you are changing, so my Warlock is not affected. But I will lose all my favors, and also I'll lose all my prophecies if I change. But for my Falconer, this is worth it. So now I will be changing to the Merchant Guild, and then I show you guys how to get your items super quickly within 1 hour. Now once you have changed the Merchant Guild, it is likely you're missing some items because you were on the Circle of Fortune. And this is the case. If that is the case, come over to your stash, just go into any of your spare item stash. You have a lot of spare items. I just pick whatever items I need. Let's say I couldn't use my bow rod, I just pick up any other bow, I do a quick crafting, and I go with it. Because what I'm teaching you guys is, we're not going to be farming high level dungeons. We're doing corruption 100 dungeons, and this is super good. So what I'm doing now is, I decided to do level 100 empowerment because I have swapped some of my gears. So this is a short demonstration of within 1 minute of doing 1 echo, I was sitting on 5,700 favors with Merchant Guild. And if I fast forward a little bit, so by completing this entire favor, by completing this entire echo, let me show you guys the favors I'm currently on. So after completing this echo, let's have a look. Now I did loot the belt, I didn't get the belt. So I was sitting on 5,000-ish, and now I'm on 6,300 favors. I pretty much farmed 6,000 favors, so I have enough favors to buy any items I wanted from the Merchant Guild super cheap. And here comes the shopping spree. So I was able to buy the helmet for 150,000 gold, and most of the items are even cheaper than that. So let me show you guys some of those items. And over here, I was able to buy those sword for the main weapon for less than 20,000 gold. And some of those items are super cheap if you know how to filter and also how to look for those. And over here, I was able to buy this incredibly rare relic for less than 100,000 gold, or 100,000 gold. Yes, those items are so easy to be obtained, you just need a little bit of favors, and it takes them less than half hours to be farming for those. Now finally, I did spend 1 million gold to buy one of those super rare belts. I don't think it is worth that much price. If you guys don't have the gold, you don't have to buy the belt, but for me, I just want the complete build. And I was sitting on 3 million gold, now I'm down to 2,400,000 gold. So this entire build transition took me less than 1 hour, took me less than 1.5 million gold to get everything. And this is incredible, right? Now, brief explanation after you have gotten to rank 3 with Merchant Guild and after you come to the bazaar to shop for items. So once you teleport over there, you're going to notice there's a lot of stores on your minimap, and you really want to know and also use the icons. Let's say if I want to buy belts. So I'll give you guys a demonstration. I'll come on over to the belt merchant, and then I want to go to more, and then I want to search for the name of the item. I know my belt is going to be the jungle belt. So if I click this will search for all the jungle belt. But there's something more I need to do. I'm only getting items with no legendary potential. And this is very important. And finally, we usually search from the lowest to the highest. And you can see, oh, all of a sudden there's even a cheaper belt. I paid close to 1 million gold. Now there is one for 800,000 gold. Now, before you buy those items, guys, remember that you cannot resell items. So once you buy items from the Circle of Fortune, once you buy items from the Merchant Guild, you cannot resell them. So you only buy items you want to use. And that's pretty much it, guys. So what I recommend is check the items you already have for your build, and for whatever items you don't have for your build, you can then come over to the merchant and then search for those items. I'll show you guys another example over here. So what we do is we're going to type in the name Frozen, and I'll get the Frozen Sword, and then go 0, 0, and then we search. Easy as that, you'll be able to find items you want. Oh my god, this one's even cheaper. This is the 10,000 gold. So this is an incredibly good way to transition into one of the powerful build for the Falconer. And you can use the similar method for other build. Now, do keep in mind, guys, there is a trade-off of doing this way. You can jump into a new build very, very fast. But in exchange, you'll be losing all your bonus rate and also all the benefits from Circle of Fortune. So this is exchange. But my future plan is I'll be farming with those items on this build for my Falconer. And once I get enough of those items that is not bounded to the Merchant Guild, I'll go back to the Circle of Fortune. And this way I get a really quick head start to a new build and try something new really quickly. Now hopefully you guys enjoyed this gearing video of getting all your gears. In the future I'll be teaching you how to play with Merchant Guild to make tons of gold. But at the same time, guys, if you're not sure whether you want to change from the Circle of Fortune into the Merchant Guild, don't rush yet if you only have one character. I'm doing this because I have 2 characters, so the Falconer is my alt account that I can sell items with. You can start an alt character to do this. But my main character is the Warlock, which I'll stay on to Circle of Fortune, because so many items are stuck on the Circle of Fortune. So do be aware, guys, I'm doing this because I have alt account. And it's quite important to realize this, that it is a little costly with the less rates and also without prophecies to get more items in the future. So the Merchant Guild is incredibly good to start a new build. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be having some fun with Falconer. Now before we finish, if you guys enjoy those Last Epoch guides, builds and also tips, make sure you subscribe for more builds and also guides to come. And all of the notes will be available in the links below. I have collected tons of notes for Last Epoch as we make more guides, and links will be available for you guys to have a look and also, just to read up on the things we talk about in the video. So yes, please subscribe and also stay tuned for a lot more Last Epoch content. And if you guys have any tips, any advice on the game, I'm still quite new to the game, so feel free to let me know in the game or in Discord so we can be learning together with you guys with more experience.